This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
You're listening to Wednesday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
The CT scan was clear, Shula said, so that's something. But she'll have her arm in a cast for weeks.
Oh, what a pain. Literally.
Oh, I must be hearing things. When I got to his room, Xander was fast asleep in his cot, bless him.
Oh, good. I was just telling Rory about Shula's fall.
Sounds nasty.
Well, she was very lucky by the sounds of things.
Lucky? Dad said she'd broken her arm.
Yes, but if she'd landed differently, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
God, yeah.
Oh, Rory, that really was a triumph.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to babysit Xander more often.
Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And I hope that Adam and Ian are having a nice time. I doubt they'll have eaten as well as we have, though. I love a sausage cassoulet.
Well, yeah, it's more of a ragu, actually.
Oh.
But the lemon in the sauce makes it a bit lighter.
Oh, yes, I thought I detected lemon. Oh, how clever.
Well, that was Ian's idea. He's been giving me some tips so I can impress my flatmates when I get to uni. If I get to uni.
Of course you will. You put the work in.
You've managed amazingly, given everything that's been going on here.
Having to move in with Ian and Adam in the middle of your A-levels with the family in chaos hasn't been easy for you.
It hasn't been easy for you either.
Oh, don't worry about us.
I know how upset you've been. Both of you.
Yes, well, you're right, Rory. I mean, it's been a rough old time.
Yes. And it's very kind of you to try to take our minds off it all. It really has been a wonderful evening.
Well, it's not over yet. Ian and Adam won't be back for ages. The night is young.
Oh, yes? What have you got in mind?
This.
Oh!
It's nothing fancy, just a lasagna.
Oh, Neil, you didn't need to do that.
Well, it's no bother. I was making one for Susan and Chris and me, so I thought...
You're very kind.
Just needs half an hour to heat up. I was going to bring it over earlier, only I ended up doing Martha's bath and time ran away with me. If you've already eaten, I can pop it in the freezer.
No, actually, I haven't.
Oh, well, I'll put it straight in, shall I?
No, don't worry, I can sort it out later.
I don't mind. Now, let's see, how does this work?
Neil, I can manage. I've only broken my arm. I'm not completely useless.
Well, I know you're not useless. I just... Hang on. You're not still worrying about me being here, are you? Because I thought we got all that sorted yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Then what's the matter? Something's not right.
I just had an email from my theological advisor confirming that they're postponing my placement.
Oh, Shula.
I was so looking forward to getting started after all these months of remote learning. The chance to really throw myself into a new parish with new people.
Well, is there no way you could manage the placement with your arm in the sling?
That's what I suggested, but the advisor says I've got to wait until it's fully better.
Oh, Shula, I'm so sorry.
And the doctor said I'd have the cast on for 6 weeks. It just slows everything down.
Oh, no wonder you're fed up. Go on. Why don't you let me warm this lasagna through for you? Then you can put your feet up.
No, honestly, you go. I'll be fine.
Well, I want to help. Now, where do you keep your plates?
Right, I think I've got this. I'm going to call it Mrs. Peacock in the billiard room with the lead piping.
No.
The lead piping? No.
Oh, get in!
God, I was sure it was the canister.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
Oh, come on, Brian. You know Rory always beats us at Cluedo. It's a family tradition.
Another game?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I wouldn't mind, but I was the one who taught him to play.
The student becomes the master.
You're obviously a very good teacher, Brian.
Well, at least that's something I got right. One success and a long list of parenting failures.
What are you talking about? Failures?
No, ignore me, Rory. Right, shall I go first? Would you do the honours? The conservatory. Right, I'll have Colonel Mustard and the revolver. Jenny?
No, nothing, darling.
Here.
Very interesting. It's your go, Rory.
You know, what Alice is going through, that's not your fault.
Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, I do wish we'd known how much she was struggling.
How could you? She hid it from you. She didn't want you to know.
No, exactly. Poor Alice didn't feel she could come to us. Now, let's see. Miss Scarlett in the study with the spanner.
There you go, Jenny.
And I've got one too. I think Alice probably thought she could just deal with it herself.
Yeah, well, look how that turned out.
The thing is, I'd always imagined that my children would be able to talk to me about anything.
Well, I can. Totally.
Oh, thank you, darling.
I mean it. I'd tell you stuff. I'd tell you anything.
Would you?
Of course.
Well, good. That's good to hear, isn't it, Jenny? Oi, stop trying to look at my cards.
I wasn't.
You can tell me anything, Rory. Whatever it is, we won't judge, we won't get angry, we'll just listen, won't we, Brian?
Absolutely. So, let's have Professor Plum in the ballroom with the dagger.
You know, bottling things up, it is so damaging. You only have to look at Alice.
I'm bisexual. Did you hear me? I said...
Oh, yes, bisexual. Oh, right. I had no idea.
Well, why would you?
No, quite. Well, that's really great. Isn't it, Brian?
What? Yes.
Yes. Well, are you seeing anyone at the moment?
No. Happy being single for now.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Brian?
Yes. Yeah. No, I don't care what you are, as long as you're happy.
And you are? Aren't you happy?
Yeah, I am. Well, I will be if I get my grades next week. Honestly, that's all I can think about at the moment. Oh,
darling. Well, I'm sure you're going to be just fine. Well, more than fine. You'll be brilliant. You are brilliant. Thank you for telling us. I am really glad you feel you can talk to us.
Of course I can.
Good. But don't think these tactics will distract us from the task in hand.
What on earth do you mean, Brian?
He thinks I'm claiming to be bisexual to win a game of Cluedo.
Oh, Brian!
Well, I wouldn't put it past him. So, come on, Professor Plum in the ballroom with the dagger. Show us your cards.
No. Oh, the salad's fresh from our garden.
Neil, this looks really lovely.
Can you manage okay? Do you need me to cut it up for you?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Can I get you a drink?
Honestly, this water will be fine.
Oh, I noticed one of your spotlights has gone. Do you have any spares?
Yes, I think so.
Where are they, then?
Under the stairs. But, Neil...
Well, there's a ladder under here too, is there?
Oh, Neil, you don't need to change the bulb.
No, I might as well. While I'm here, might take a minute.
There's plenty of other spotlights. One being out's hardly a matter of urgency.
No trouble. Won't take a moment.
Oh, damn!
Everything all right?
Oh, yes, it's fine. I've just spilt some water.
Oh, here. Let me help. Oh, no, your sling's all wet. That's no good.
It's fine. It'll dry.
Well, perhaps you'd better take it off. Dry it properly, eh? Here, let me help you.
No!
I'm sorry, Sheila. I didn't mean to...
Please, just leave it.
Yeah, all right.
I'm sorry. I'm tired, that's all. Actually, Neil, I really think I just need to be by myself.
Yeah, OK. I'll just change the bulb and then I'll get going.
Don't worry about that.
If you're sure. I can put the ladder away then.
No, leave the ladder. Just Leave everything.
Shula?
I mean it, Neil. Please, just go home, will you?
Oh, so sweet of Rory to go to all that trouble.
Yeah, surprisingly edible, too. If a bit heavy on the lemon.
Oh, Brian, it was delicious.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he did very well.
He did well with your reaction to his news, too.
What do you mean? What was wrong with my reaction?
Rory tells us something personal and something important to him about who he is, and you're more interested in beating him at a board game.
I told him I was fine with it.
Yes, you said you were fine with it, but you didn't ask him anything about it. You didn't hug him.
Well, I thought it best not to bombard him, that's all.
Well, certainly achieved that. So, what do you think?
I mean, I won't pretend to understand, but...
It means he likes men and women.
Yes, thank you, Jenny. I got that far.
Well then, what else is there to understand?
Oh, I don't know. It just feels as though there's always something new I must get to grips with.
Oh, I don't think bisexuality is new exactly, is it?
No, I'm sure.
You know, it means a lot to Rory to have your acceptance.
Of course I accept him.
Well, I know you do. But I also know that you struggled when Adam came out.
Look, Jenny, I'm not proud of my reaction to Adam, so don't worry, I'm not going to make the same mistake again.
Oh, good. So you are really okay with it?
Yes, I am. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm barely even surprised. Our children don't seem to do normal.
Oh, Brian, Rory's perfectly normal.
Yeah, of course he is. Look, I'm sorry, I find it difficult, the language, how to talk about things. You know me, Jenny. I'm an old dinosaur.
Oh, yeah. But I'm afraid, darling, that is no excuse.
No. I mean, I don't care who he goes out with as long as he's all right.
He's all right. He's remarkably all right, considering.
He is, isn't he? At least we did a good job with him. 1 out of 4 isn't bad.
Oh, Adam and Kate and Debbie are doing all right.
After a fashion.
And, you know, if we made mistakes with Alice, we can put them right by being here for a now. We just have to focus on the future.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, darling.
What?
I think I'd hoped that by now we'd have stopped worrying, but it never stops, does it?
No, Jenny. I don't think it ever does.